What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and EA Sports has successfully done it again, bro. They've actually destroyed the MUT market again. Complete market crash. A lot of cards are going for little to nothing. So what I've been doing is I've been looking for specific cards to try to get as much training as possible. Now, you don't have to do the re-rolls. That's not really necessary if you don't want to. You can just stockpile the training. For instance, I got two of this guy, right? We're going to go ahead and rate sell them right quick. Get 72,000, right? Get that training up right there. We also have these other 95 nats and stuff like that we got from doing the two sets. So as we increase the first downs currency, like I showed you guys before, we can continue to make a tremendous amount of training. Just to give you an idea of what you're looking at, this is another 112,000 training from just doing those two sets. Just so that everybody understands, I'm not going to quick sell them now because I don't know if I want to use any of them yet. So pretty much what's going on with that situation is we're going to leave that the way that it is. Now I'm going to show you guys the prices of what I got those 96s for, 146 and 138. Typically, you can probably get them for a little bit less. Right now, I would just lurk it. So what you do at this point in time is you pretty much go into the auction house, you go over to the side, typical stuff, quality, you go to 96 and 97, right? So this is what happens. The filters and how you utilize some of the things that EA Sports has can really benefit you. But you have to have a target number. You see like how it jumped up to 170? You got to have a target number that you're looking for and something that you actually want. Because we know that these prices have been relatively cheap, we now go to Legends, right? And we filter it down. It automatically jumps down to about 156. Now, if you want to go ahead and get crazy, you go to the middle linebacker because we know that Fletcher has been typically cheaper. So we want to see, is that really his, the cheapest price? Then pretty much you can keep repeating that like I did. And then you'll get the 138, you'll get the 147. You'll start to get different things. Another thing that you can do is you can pretty much go based off of, the actual the QB, the position, stuff like that to get as much training as possible. All right. Now, with the way that the market is, like cards, I want to show you guys something so that you understand. Michael Strahan's card is relatively cheap. It came down to like 168 or something like that. The prices are going to start to go back up. It'll fluctuate. Pretty much what's going on is there's a lot of re-rolls happening inside of the store, and people are taking advantage of what they've been getting out and just selling them for very cheap. So that's going to in turn cause other prices to drop. And also remember, Ultimate Legends are going to be dropping in the next week. So with that being the case, it's going to be a lot of these cards are going to be a lot less expensive. So you can start to look at some of the lower level cards that you wanted before and just go and grab them now. Like this is a beautiful price. I actually made this guy set, sold him for 660, bought him back for like 650, made another set, sold him for like 700K. This card was doing big things like a month ago. So now you can start to see that, everybody's starting to change up. Everybody's starting to realize, okay, the numbers are starting to get a little bit weird. This guy, see, he's at 155. Every time you go back and you keep resetting the different type of segments, you're going to get a different type of, response from it. So London Fletcher more than likely is going to be that card that people are going to pull and just try to get rid of it. Now, the next question is, why are people, selling him particularly for that price? It's because some of the stuff in the store, they're giving out full legends, right? People are buying these stupid packs and they're getting stuff out of it. And a lot of them, you're going to get the lowest possible legend. Why are you going to get that? Because EA is all about that, dude. EA is all about the big dollar. So they're going to give you a legend. You're going to be happy about it, but it's going to actually be one of the lowest legends possible. You can also see the team of the years are under 200K. So there's realistically no reason with the way that the game is right now that you don't have a super team. Because if you've been grinding the game, you see how it's still coming down? I don't want that for 151. I'm going 140, 130. Like, dude, I want my 36,000 training with some ketchup on it. Like, dude, I want it as cheap as possible. So I'm going to just let that ride right there. We're going to go into the store right now and start to take a look at some of the things that you can be doing now to make the currency off those cards. Okay, I'm telling you how to get the training, but yeah, Gmia, what does that even mean? Like, dude, all right, I can stockpile training. What's going on with it? All right, so look, you can use that to go ahead and get 95s to 96s, right? We have 85K, so we can get two of those. Obviously, we know that these are one of the only things that have any type of value. So you can reuse and reuse and reuse in this one and complete sets that are inside of the Super Bowl set section and see what happens, because you need a certain number of cards to be able to get another first down collectible, which we can get up to tier 5 right now and be good to go. I just showed you that the Team of the Year cards are very, very cheap. So this, stay away from. Do not use training for any of these 4. Specialist, defense, offense, fantasy, no, 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 no. All right? What we're doing right now is trying to figure out how to get sets done and see how we can make more coins. So now, we're going to go over and jump to the item section, and we're going to take a look at that so you guys can see. I've already done 2 sets, all right? I did the Refrigerator Perry, and I did the Joe Namath. Joe Namath is trash. He has been removed and raid sold effective immediately. But that doesn't mean that you can't do this set and then get more training back from the Nats. Like, pretty much with the way that it works, I just showed you how much you could get from doing the set twice, because you get back 4 for this one and you get 4 for that one. So it's about 115,000 training for doing it. This is the set that I'm talking about right now, though. You can go ahead and use that training and start to get these 86 to 89s, get lucky and pull, a couple 90 to 91s or whatever, and you can be all set. You see what I'm saying? And then when you complete this set, you also get, like I said, a first down collectible, which will then start to open up more of the things that are available inside that segment, ultimately ending with you getting a free 95 overall Super Bowl pass player, right? So now, this is what we're going to focus on if you wanted to find something to do. Because even though you're going to get a random 95 to 96, it doesn't really matter which one you get. They're about, I think they're like 199 or something like that. This guy might be like 200 or something like this. Okay, he's down to 181. So this is where it gets a little bit interesting. Right now, it does not make any sense to buy any of these cards outright. It would be very, very foolish to do this set right now, because the last 2 is going to, like these right here, it might be cheap or whatever, but it's going to cost you. It's going to cost you a little bit more. But if you want to keep the training, right? If you want to do this set again, sell Refrigerator Perry, because that's actually not that bad. Because unless he's going for like around like 250, let's go check his price. Because I believe that a lot of those cards are going for very, very cheap prices right now. I don't want you guys to go into a situation where you're just chasing the training and then you're completing the sets and then you're losing. You got to be very, very careful with that, because they are going to update it to the Super Bowl present players, I believe, on February 5th. But that doesn't mean that, right now you just go crazy over everything that's there. I want you guys to be careful, because only certain cards still have value. Remember that. A lot of these cards are straight garbage. Hold on, wait a minute. Where's the Super Bowl pass? All right, so look. Here we go right here. Let's go take a look at what's going on. So Keenan McCardell, he's down in price. Everybody is pretty much down in price. That's actually a good price. 162. Let's go ahead and let me take a look at this real quick. All right, so he's down to 309. Let's look at the D tackle real quick. D tackle. Okay, and he's at 318. So look, it's gonna cost you a little bit if you do these sets, and you're only gonna get back like about 300K. Doing the sets right now, though, is gonna cost you closer to 500. So you're actually spending more and getting less training from the Nats than you would spend if you just bought the training outright. There really is no benefit to this. After you do it once and you get your first down collectible, there's really no reason to repeat it unless you just want the additional Nats and more training. But like I said, looking at the prices of all these cards, the real major cards are still going to maintain their prices, right? Like Deshaun Watson is going to be around $2 million. The Vincent, Troy Vincent is going to be around his price, whatever. But there really isn't any way to win unless you win here, because this is not really cutting it. 30,000 training to get one of these doesn't cut it. I just showed you how cheap the prices are. You would have to get extremely, extremely lucky re-rolling this in order to do anything. So what I'm going to show you is this, right? I'm going to go through some of these because I actually have to do one more of those segments to get something to complete the set. All right, so look, we got lucky and got a 91 right out the gate, right? And say we keep doing it and we get enough to complete that one set for the random 95 to 96. It's going to benefit us because of the first down collectible. Because one way or the other, look at what we're getting. we're getting really, really good cards. So I don't know if this is glitched. I don't know what's going on. But we can choose to either, you know, get it from there or spend the 150. But these are really, really wild stuff. All right, we got an 88. Now they're probably going to keep giving us 88s because we got to go check those other prices to make sure. That Lane Johnson, by the way, low-key, we might have to bring him back. Like, I'm going to be honest with you, we can low-key bring him back. You see like how they're starting to go down now, but it started off really, really hot and on fire? That's how EA Sports works. But like I said, I'm just giving you guys examples. I got a 94, I got a 91. If you wanted to do that and keep re-rolling, you can try it out and see how it works out. And you'll probably get all the cards. Just remember, doing that set is not going to help you financially. It's only going to unlock the other collectible that you get. You see what I'm saying? The other first down collectible by doing that set. But you still can play challenges without doing it. Because realistically, if I go right now and I go complete that set for a first down collectible, I just lost a lot. Because the prices are, oh, really? Really, Joe Flacco? You smiling about that, dude? Really? Come on, dude. Like, it is what it is, though. But this is one of the ways that I believe that a lot of you guys can make a lot of training. So what happens now is the reason that I'm still doing it is because I want to see if they will end up giving us like a 95 to 96. A lot of you guys were saying that you were pulling 95 to 96. That's cool. That's when you really get the max. But, okay, I got Joe Flacco twice. We're going to roll this one more time and then I'm done. The only way to make this work out is probably bring the Pat Goddess in, bro. Like, this right here is ridiculous. So that's pretty much what you can do now. You can accumulate in a ridiculous amount of training and go from there and try to figure out how you want to work it and then sell the cards. But I would not do that set for the first down collectible. I would simply go and do the challenges and get my collectibles from there and just leave it like that. Because these right here, it's not really worth it with the way that it's going. But training is so cheap that everybody's going crazy. I just wanted to make sure that I shared it with you guys. EA definitely did some wild stuff. Get it while it's hot. Update your team. Okay, I got another Joe Flacco? All right, I'm not going to stop. Now I'm upset. I can't end on that. If I get another Joe Flacco, I'm just done. But look, it don't really matter, though. They started me off with 94s and 91s, whatever. So go ahead, get everything done that you need for your team. Oh, whoa, dude. Whoa. I'm not ending on a Joe Flacco, bruh. I'm not ending on a Joe Flacco. So EA Sports, give me another Joe Flacco so I can keep rolling these things. All right, so we're good. We're done. We're done, guys. 93, 94, all kinds of other stuff. We'll go see what's going on with those. But again, we could still keep doing that over and over again and seeing what's happening. But don't remember, you got Super Bowl present coming February 5th. I believe that's when the second part drops. All right, guys? Enjoy your day. Let me know if you have any other questions or comments, and I will be there to help and guide as the community helps you out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, one love, y'all.